Hi everyone, let's continue our journey. In the previous video, I think we create our data set and create our project down failure. We have too many projects here. I don't know which one is real. I think this is not real. And this is just a data set. Okay, it's empty also. Let's go here. We have a data and we want to clean it. We have something. Okay, you see here, this is our data, but you see it needs lots of cleaning to do. I'm going to use one of my past code that I write and take it to set on this code, but until then, let's start our Anaconda and go to our environment, activate tensor flow.env, and after that we just open Jupyter Notebook. I really love writing AIs, but the main problem is it needs a huge system sometimes, and my system is getting a little old, but I can upgrade it. I'm saving money for that, and maybe I will do that in 1 or 2 years. Okay, until then, let's start. In the project, we have here Damsar. We have here data cleaning. Okay, now let's go back. I want to open one of my files from data cleaning that we do in the previous videos. If you remember clearly, we have a data cleaning here. Let's see. New CSV file. Data divider. Okay, this is the file I want. Let me just open that. Until it's open, let's open the GitHub also. The apps I'm using are all free. You don't need to pay to buy them. You can also buy. I have PyCharm and I enjoy that, but it's good for now. It's done the work. Okay, it is not the file we want. It's the data divider. We created code in the previous lessons. I think that model cleaning. That's the code I think we need. Okay, the function for getting the range of each CSV column data in numerical range and category values. We exactly need that model cleaning. Let me just open that, and then I'm going to copy the part of the code. Okay, let's go here. Everything is ready. Let's go down here. Okay, let's see what we have here. The function to getting the range of each column. It's very important to get a view of the data that we are using. Let me just paste it here in the Git also. Data learning, let's say, or analyzing, but learning is good also. Let me just change it to markdown, delete this thing, run it. Okay, now we need to copy the function. We copy the function, paste it here. We create the function to give us the columns of our data file. Okay, now we need to just give it our data. This is the input we are going to use. Let me just copy that. I'm going to paste input file 1 here and just use it whenever I want. Okay, what is the function name? Get data range. Let me run it. And here, get data range. Okay, no, not that. Input file. Now run it. PD name is not defined. Why PD? What is the problem? It's want the path file. I'm going to get data range giving the path file. Wow, so what is the problem? Let me just give it the path file without functioning it. Okay, We have the error. Let's go here and see what we give. Okay, we gave it just the file. What is the problem? Oh, sorry, we mustn't give him that file. We must give him another file. Let me just delete that. The new file name is, I think we changed the name. Let me just delete this thing. Come here. Understand now we changed the name here in the data cleaning. The name is processed. Processed. Sorry, processed. Okay. Close it. An error occurred named PD. Oh, sorry, we didn't define the pandas. Import pandas as PD. Now it's going to work. Okay, let's get the columns range. For the first one, dam name, we have the names of the dams. Estate, we have the estates. For the downstream hazard potential, inside. Okay, now we have all the names we want, but we need to do some works. Let's start by opening our Gemini. We need to do something that's really easy to do, but take a little time. Let us open our CSV file. One of the main reasons I love Gemini is that you can also give him this file, I think. Let's see if he... Can you read this file? Okay, I think he knows what he's doing. Let's wait for it. What we are going to do is, this is our file, data file. We have here, we are going to change, for example, failure to 1. We are going to equal it to 1 and change the spacing. Let's see. I attempt to upload your file. Okay, it's easy. You can read it. I predict that for this kind of work, ChatGPT is perfect, but we are going by Gemini for now. These are the headers of my columns of data that have in them hazard. Okay, let me just paste that. It's important to paste it as a plain text. I want you to write a code that divide the input columns and output columns, and also some columns that gave us data that are not useful for our model, such a name, and also let's see about the date. Such a name and such a name, and save the each of inputs datas in different CSVs. The file. Okay, We are going to divide our data to 3 CSV files. That's good for use. And we are going to get the Gemini to do the work for us. As beautiful as always. Okay, it's created the code. Let's copy that. We can paste it here. Okay, let me just copy that. The function name separate them data. Separate. I need to run it. Separate them data. Then paste the data set here and run it. Okay, we divide it, I think. Let's go and have a look to see what it's done. Input features. State downstream, everything is good. I love that. And as a, let's this be open. Unuseful data. Named hypothetical event, additional remark or update, indecent description, its ID. These are useless. I agree with that. Information source. They are useless. Okay, we will divide it well. I agree with you. And the outputs. Now we have our inputs and outputs. Okay. Let's see about outputs. What are they? Response. Okay, there are good outputs. But also we need to convert them to the data we want. Okay, let me just a little, I want to modify the code. Let me just before that commit everything, changing data to the format I need for training my model. Okay, it's good comment. We separate the data. Let me just run it. Separating the data into the files we need. Okay, let's change it to Markdown and run it. That's great. Now also we have this thing. We need to separate them. But I want to do something. Let's see. Def input to CSV. Input columns, output columns. Okay. Input columns and output columns. I want to do something really nice. I want to do what? I delete these output columns. I want to modify it by hand. Because of that, I'm copying that. Modifying the function of last part by ourselves. I always enjoy doing a little of coding. It's so amusing for me. Let's do that. It's some kind of make me to believe that their AI doesn't do everything and we do that. Okay, we are going to delete this output columns. So everywhere we see output, we are going to delete that. And we are going to delete that. Delete that. Okay, we are good. Now I'm going to change the names, input features. Let's see what is the name of the data's input features. Okay, we call it data, and unuseful data we call it guide data. Now let's run it. We need to copy this thing for this function to work. Output column is not defined. Where is the output column? Let me find that and delete that disrespectful thing. If cool, not in output column and not in. Okay, we done the work. Let's run it again. Successfully added. Let's see our data. Our unuseful data is, let us open it. It contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 columns. Let's see. Guide data have so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's great. And the data features we have. Okay, it's working great. Now, I'm going to commit that. Let's save it. I'm commit everything. Now, I'm going to change these data features column by column. And I want to, let me just copy everything here. Go to Gemini. No, not picture. I want to paste it as a plain text. I have a CSV like up that I gave to you. I want you to change the strings of each columns to the numbers for running neural networks on our data. Okay, let's give it time. It's going to give us the code. It's good to know coding. Why I say that? Okay, covered data. No, I want the code in Python that do the work. It's always good to know a little coding to modify the function you want. It's good. I always do the modifying by myself sometimes. It makes you believe that you are human and can do the work. Okay, let's see what it's going to do. Oh shit, it's going to write everything. CSV data, okay. Read pd.read CSV. Okay. I think it's going to work. Let me copy that. But I'm not really have high hope for that, but let's try and see how it works. Okay. Let me just delete this thing. pd.read CSV. Let's tell our CSV file here. What the name? Data. What is the name of our CSV file? which one of them is data features? Data features, because of that naming is important. I forget the name. Okay, let's run it. Encoded damn data. Let's see about that. How this thing works. Okay, we have everything here. They are perfectly aligned. But we can always make it better, but we are good with that. Okay, now we create our encoded file. We need to do something more. We need to check out that our file is only contained integer. Write a code that check my CSV cells and tell me if they are empty or have any string more than headers. Okay, let's iterate it. We need to check that. Until then, let us go here and commit that. Encoding our data. Let's copy that. Go here. Let's make it markdown. Paste it here, encoding our data. Let me just save that. Okay, it's going to give me the code. Until it's thinking, you mustn't copy the space. Okay, the thinking isn't ended. I don't know why, but the code is also isn't complete yet. I think my connection has been lost. Let's go for Gemini again. No, I have a connection. Okay, this ended, but the code is not complete. I don't know why. Let me just refresh this page. Okay, the thinking is end. No, it's not ending. Why it's not ending? May I ask it in the new thing here? Okay. I don't know what is the problem, but we can't wait forever. Okay, it's going to write that. We are just doing that for double check. It's important double checking. It's always better to check the problems before they happen. Okay, it's just a trash. It's ended. Okay, it's ended. Let me just copy that. Go here. Okay, let's see. They've created a sample CSV. We don't need that. Okay. Let's just delete this thing. Check CSV, it's good. Let me write that, check. Check CSV, open that. What is our encoded? Let's run it. Columns, economic damage in encoded. Economic damage. Let's go to the data. I don't think we don't have any thing like that, but how something like that happened? Let's see, where is it? Row 35, economic damage. Let's go to row 35. It's not empty. Oh shit, he's empty. We have some empties is here. Let's see if they are all in economic. They are all in economic cells. What shall we do with them? Economic damages. We can just make them 1 or 0. Let's just delete this thing. I don't want this column. Let me just delete that. Check it another time. No problem is funded. Okay, I'm good with that. Let me just save it and commit them. Let's push the data. You have, okay. Now we push that, we check our data. Let's take a look at the data we created. PD. Okay, it's good. Data pd.read CSV, and now data name encoded file .csv. Let's run it. Now we are going to see the head of our data.head. I think it's worked like this. Okay, everything is completely added and we are good. Let's see data mean. Okay, it's good. Now we create everything. We need to train our model. Our data is cleaned and we done the job. Let me just save that. Let us copy encoded data to here and let's write it, changing the data's place, and let's commit that. We are good. Now we need to start creating our model. We are going to use classifiers, I think, today. Let's start. We create a new folder, name it models, and here we are going to use our data. But before that, let me just make a copy of that here. It's make the work very easier. New folder, let's call it, what we call it, I don't know, let's call model 1 for now. Now let's go to model 1, new notebook. Now let's go to Gemini, create a new chat. Let's give him the data we want. Let me just delete this thing. I don't know what I deleted. Let's paste as a plain text. We have these columns of data in CSV. I want you to divide them to input and output category by category for me. Okay, let's see the divided data. I think it's hard to understand what are inputs, what are outputs, targets. Okay, now I want you to write a neural network model that predict for each of the outputs one by one and save the train model, also the model is going to be classifier use and gave me confusion matrix in SVG type, and also save the config matrix datas in a Excel and add other inputs to the end of that Excel. It's going to work, I think. Let's see. I was speaking, I think 1 week or 2 weeks ago with one of my family members that he's a great programmer and he learned programming in the very past, I think 30 years ago. And I asked him how you program today, and he said something to me that's very, very amazing. The thing that he said is that if he now don't have AI, he can't even code. It's some kind of afraid me how we are putting everything on AI, and also it's amazing that something is so strong that can do this kind of file. Okay, data file. The data file name is, I think we must go back like this and encoded file.csv. Okay, let's run it and see what it's going to give us. It's going to make this place crazily dirty, but let's wait. I hope it's done the work as I want her or him. I don't know what we can call AI. Let's see if the video is okay. Everything is good. Let us just wait a little for the result. Okay, the result is coming out, and now I'm applying for the we have a non-model name from. Okay, we must install let's ask the Gemini and install the library. Fix the error We don't have one of the libraries installed. Let's give us the code to install that library. I can install that. Let's pipe install. Let's fail. Let's install this thing. Let's run it. It gave us another library to install. Let's see if we fix the code or no, it's not using that shitty library anymore. We changed that. I think we can also change that. Let me just copy this thing. Change the name. Where is the name? Okay, it is here, the name. Sorry, we ruined everything, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's copy that and go here and paste that. Go to the top. Let me delete that and paste that. Now let's run it. Let me just simply delete that thing. Oh, this slide is running and kind of crashing everything. What is happening? Oh, I must restart my kernel. Let's restart it. Let's close it and let's stay on page as first, save it, run it another time. I hope there is not a huge problem. Let's run it. Okay, this is not going to run, I think. Now it's running. It's opening the libraries. It takes a time. No, it's not running. Our kernel is shut down. We need to start everything from the first. Let's start it. We need to open Anaconda, activate our environment, wait, TensorFlow.env. Oh, sorry, I write it wrong. It's flow.env. And then open Jupyter Notebook. Okay, it's opened up really easily. Okay, let's go to our desktop, project, down failure, no here, project, here models, model 1, let's open it. Let me just as first run a simple code to see if everything is right. Print hi. Okay, we have a really huge problem. Let's see if I can. Oh, sorry. Okay, we are right. Let's start. We run the right code. It's going to take a time because the sklearn library and the TensorFlow sklearn is using is a huge library and always take time to run it. We are just going to wait. Nowadays I'm preparing for IELTS exam, and I'm going to also attend to apply for universities in the Canadian and also UK. These two are my favorites, and I think I'm going to apply also for Netherlands. We have a problem here. What is the problem? Okay. I think the least populated class in Y has only one member. I know why it's happening. I think I know. Let's see if I know or not. Okay, what are you? Don't save it. Let's open it. I forget to delete this cell. No, I delete that. So what is the problem? Everything is good also. I don't know. Let's save as models data 1 CSV. Let's see what difference it's going to make. I don't know what is the problem, so we must check everything. Let's run it. Okay, we have a huge problem, and I don't understand why. Fix the problem and the input CSV file name is okay. Let's wait for it to fix the problem. I don't understand the problem. I hope he know the problem. What is it? This is some amazing code. Okay, he is fixing the bug. Of course, the value will happen because the train test will function so include category and target variable that has only a single example. So the process stops. Okay, but we don't have anything like that. Let's see what the fixed code do. Okay, it's going to run. It's training the first model. These trainings are going to take some time. Okay, what happened? Model saved as the first model saved here. Let's see the SVG file. Okay, it's perfectly done, going great work. The confusion matrix is great, but I don't have any understanding about the second part. Okay, we have a problem. We have a really huge problem. I hate the problems. Fix the code. Fix it. I hate the problem. This is not the confusion matrix we want, but it's also good. It's not another coding for me, but it's not important. We can always do that. Let me just delete everything. Let's wait. Okay, it's being fixed, I think. We'll paste it here, run it. Okay, let's see what is happening. Okay, it's going to use Kane inverse neighbor. Let's, in the time it's running, go see which model is using. Here we are using the neural network, which architectures. It's using cross layers. Okay, it used dense and dropout. We get another error. I think we can fix that. We just need to divide the output and input to more different things, and we are going to do that in the next video, but it's now here. We end that and we are going to continue that in the next video that we have.